Good morning. How are you all? I am Amber and I'm back with another in the car planner video for you this morning, and I've got my Starbucks, and so it's gonna be a good morning. And I'm gonna just do a little flip through for you guys of, we are basically at the end of November. I've got the rest of my November prepped, so I'm gonna do a monthly November flip for you, show you how I'm finishing out the month of November, and kind of just an overview of all of my books and what I'm using them for right now. So you guys join me as we get into this. So here we are. Here is November's book. And I've got my little harvest tip in there, a little bit of cash, and my cards. And here's just the few stickers that I have left. I'm saving a Thanksgiving sticker for Thanksgiving. And I've got one page of stickers left, so I'm proud of myself that I was able to use all of my stickers this month. And then I've got my zip pocket here with just some other cards and things like that. So let's get on into this. I did change back over after I said that I would not use fountain pens anymore. I just really like the red, and I really want it for like the holiday season coming up. It just matches, like it matches this washi so well. And it's really gonna match my Christmas books. So I'm trying to learn to write with the fountain pen. That's my struggle right now. I'm so used to writing with the Papermate Flair, and I feel like my handwriting looks a lot better with the Papermate Flair. And so I'm trying to just adjust and get used to writing with this. This is the Lamy, and I think it's the Lamy Safari is what it's called, and it's got like the refillable inks in it where you can, it's like the cartridge and you just like tap it in there. So that's what I'm working with. It wasn't too expensive, so I don't feel terrible that I haven't been using it, but it's just really cute. And so I'm gonna try to give it one more shot. We'll see how it goes. But for now, that's what I'm using. So right now, book-wise, and this is to finish out November, I've got my November plan book, which I'm going to go through with you guys and show you all of my goodies in it and how I am finishing it out. And then I've got my journal for autumn, and I'm going to go through it and show you what I've been working on. I've started watercoloring a little bit, so I'm going to go through that and show you guys. And then I am going to show you for the first time on my channel my cookbook that I am making. And so this stays with me in my main planner, and as I meal plan every week, I use this, and I'm adding recipes as I go. And so this has kind of been almost like a journal for me, because I'm adding the things that are working as far as foods go, and then hopefully by the end of this I will have a full book of meals that our family really likes. So this meal book, recipe book, whatever you want to call it, that stays with me all of the time. And then my 12-month calendar is in the back, and this is just let me open to a spread that is blank. So there's February, blank, and then we've got 4 pages in between, and then it goes to the next. And so what I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna do with this is not really decorated because I just use this for forward planning. But what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start using the 4 pages in between for any future big plans that I have going on for the forward months. So we're gonna try that. I haven't, like, I started on my daughter's birthday party. It's at the end of December. And so we'll see how that goes. I don't know what I'm gonna do really with those 4 pages. I've just kind of been experimenting right now so far. I started out by using them as like budget pages, and then I did like ministry stuff on the 3rd and 4th page, but I'm not really liking the way that goes either, so I don't know. I'm experimenting. So anyway, there's that book. And then I've got a few tip-ins left. I'm almost used all my tip-ins. I've been doing really good as far as using all my products, so I'm really happy about that. I don't know if you guys have been following my channel, you know that I get the subscription box every month. So it comes with these tip-ins, it comes with these books, the first 2 books here. So it comes with a plan book and a journal every month, and then it also comes with stickers and washi. So I've been doing really well at using all of my products, so I'm really happy about that. So yeah, let's get into November, and I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like. And I'm just going to do a little flip. This is my routines, and this is my schedule all throughout the month of November. There's my November spread, and it's looking pretty full. And then we've got Thanksgiving goals, Cyber Monday, and then this is my family, home, me, and kitchen goals. And I've kind of talked about this a little bit before, but what I like to do on these goal pages, I write my goals in here, and then every week as I'm planning, I like to flip back and try to incorporate some of my goals into my weekly pages. And so I'm happy to say that as I look at this, I see so many things that we have done this month. Like, we've been super intentional about staying home more, not eating out a lot, not spending a bunch of money, you know, running around and going to stores and things like that. So we've done really well as far as staying home this month. We've had our family date nights on Fridays. We've really been incorporating that. Me and my husband got a date night this month, which we hadn't had in a long time, so I did incorporate that. And then kid time. I've just been trying to be intentional about, you know, if I'm going somewhere, you know, to make sure, bring the kids with me. Do the hard things as far as, you know, take them into the grocery store and things that I normally would want to leave them with my husband or something. But I've been trying to be intentional about bringing them with me, just so that they get to experience that and I get to experience them. And I'm trying to learn how to incorporate my kids into our everyday life and not just portions of it. I don't know if that makes sense or if that sounds horrible, but I've just, in the past, I've had this bad habit of, you know, if I need to go somewhere, I want to leave my kids with my husband, or, you know, take them across the street to my mom's house. And so I've been trying to be more intentional about not doing that and letting them, you know, be incorporated into everything that I do. So even though I'm blessed, you know, to have a family that is willing to watch them, and we live close to our in-laws as well, so that helps. I've just been really trying to be more intentional with bringing them anywhere we go. So getting better at that. And then as far as home goes, so just routines, weekly routines, keeping up with the dishes, keeping up with the laundry. We are definitely getting in the swing of that. We've had a laundry day every Saturday this month, and so our laundry is staying organized. We've, you know, staying on top of it. And so that has really, really helped. Deep clean, as far as those hard to, you know, clutter areas that you just kind of let go, I've been trying to intentionally tackle those on free days that we have throughout the week. Usually if we've got an evening where we're not doing anything, I try to insert at least one of those areas into that evening, to get, you know, little areas cleaned up that we wouldn't normally pay attention to. DIY. So our big project for this month, and we are almost finished with it, is to finish our downstairs family room wall. We had to put up a new wall. I say we, but really it was kind of my husband. He had to put up a new wall and drywall it. And now we are on the last stages of painting it. So it's going to be a chalkboard wall. And it will be like a full chalkboard and then we're gonna put our Christmas tree in front of it, and we're gonna, you know, scribble on it and do little decorations and stuff behind it, but our Christmas tree will sit in front of it. So we're trying to get that wall finished in November. That way our Christmas tree can go up the 1st of December and all of that will be finished. So as I'm looking over here at the goals on this side, I've got books. I have not started a book yet, so that is kind of still on my goals list. Have not started a book yet, but I will say I'm very happy that I have started incorporating art into my daily life, and you're gonna see that here in a little bit, but I've started watercoloring, and so I'm happy with that progress. And then me time, just being intentional about having some time, some quiet time every morning if I can. And then the big one for this month was kitchen, and to become active in my kitchen again. And I'm happy to say that I really have done that. I've started the recipe book. I've got my recipe book is almost halfway full. And so I've been journaling with that as I go. And just really being in the kitchen, eating at home more, not spending as much money eating out, and then cooking, you know, with fresh ingredients. And so I'm really been enjoying that this month, and I'm excited to see this is a goal that has really been fulfilled. So these goal pages are such game changers, guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. And if you use it appropriately and you actually brainstorm, dream, write your goals down, and then take it and incorporate it into your daily pages and get it done, you are going to start to see your life change. And that's really the awesome thing about this method, is that, you know, if you really use it the way that it's supposed to be used, it really will change your life. And I know I've said that on a couple other videos before, and it sounds kind of dramatic, but I'm telling you, this system is game changer if you use it correctly. So there we go. There's my goals. And then we hop right into weeklies, and I use these for budget pages because we had a couple extra blank pages in the beginning that I wasn't going to use. So we did budget, and then we did meal plan for the month. I didn't really use this customer list, so I'm probably going to scratch that for next month. I tried to kind of incorporate my business stuff into it, but it just is not working because I don't really open this a lot at work. And so I'm going to have to figure out a new system for that. And then ministry events. We did kind of a goals page, or I did a goals page for the things that we have going on for our things in ministry this month. So we've got all this done. Our cookie bake it was a complete success. We had revival this month, and then our community Thanksgiving lunch is coming up on Sunday. So all of those things. And then as we flip through, you can just see how I worked in my pages, and literally just taking you know, the weekly things that I have going on, inserting that into here, and then taking the goals and then inserting that in here as well, and literally scripting out every single day. And that's what I've been doing. And there is some blank stuff here. I'm gonna be putting pictures and stuff in there. I haven't got to that yet. Some days were slower than others. And there's a store list. I used these tip-ins for a store list, and that was revival week. So it ended up, what I did was, because I wasn't at home that much this week, we did one page per day, and so that ended up working out a little bit better. And then for the weekend we were home more, so I used 2 pages for that. And so ended up having a couple pages left here that I didn't do anything with. You know what, it is what it is, and I can go back and journal if I want to on those. And then this page, I kind of chose to keep it a little more light as far as decor. I didn't do a whole lot, but I was really trying to focus on just getting back into things, because it had been a real crazy week the week before with revival. And so I really wanted to just be intentional about getting back into my planner. And a lot of times when you've noticed yourself kind of going away from your planner, sometimes you just kind of have to scale back on the decorations and really just be intentional about what you're writing, and making sure that that is the focus. Because after all, like, we can decorate our planners and we can do all of that, but if we're not actually using them for what they should be used for, then, you know, all the decorations and things like that, there's really just not any point in that. So this is the weekend coming up, so I haven't filled it out yet. And so I've got some blank space here. I don't know what we're gonna do this evening. I'm gonna plan that out in just a few minutes. And then this is our Saturday. I've still got to plan it out. I know that it's going to be a big cooking day for me because we've got our community Thanksgiving dinner coming up on Sunday, and I have got rolls to make. I've got some sides to make, and this week is about to be full of kitchen time. So, and I've already prepped for Thanksgiving week, and here we are. And there is my layout for Thanksgiving. And that is it. And then we get into, there was my Christmas goals page for some things that we wanted to start incorporating into the month of November. We did get the wall finished. Some of these I ended up changing around because we decided to buy a real tree instead of a fake one. So I ended up not putting up my tree. But I did buy some Christmas decorations. I got some candles bought. We are going to go see the lights in Gallipolis. We haven't done that yet. But I'm just looking at some of these, and we did do a lot of those. So I am excited about that. And that is the month of November. Now I'm going to take you in real quick, and I'm going to show you some of my sloppy work for what I've been doing with my journal as of late. So as of late, I've started watercoloring, and some of this is horrible. Some of it is cute. I've just been practicing, but that's what I've kind of been doing with my journal the last week or so. And this is from Jenny, one of Jenny's books. I was just practicing, and it helps me to look at pictures when I'm practicing. So this is from her bread book, and I tried to make that bread. And then I started painting some girls. This is just notes from our student ministry, and then there's that. So this is, you know, one of my goals once again for the month of November was to start incorporating art into my daily life. And I was gonna try to find that so I could show you there. Yep, so that was one of my goals, and so, you know, I made it happen, and I'm enjoying it. I'm like loving the fact that I'm getting into actually visual art and things like that, which I didn't do a whole lot of before. And so yeah, I'm really excited about just practicing my art, and I've been doing a lot of watercoloring and having fun with it. So all right, almost finished. I just want to show you guys real quick my recipe book. And what I've done with this recipe book, as I make a dish that is successful, I write it down in this book. And so it's almost like journaling. One of my goals for this month was to get into the kitchen more. And so it's kind of like journaling my kitchen adventures, I guess, if you want to call it that. And some of these are still blank because I haven't made them yet, but they're family traditions that I really want, you know, to enter into like our regular meals and regular desserts and things like that. So some of these are still blank, but yeah. And there's meatloaf. We did it the other evening, and I'm gonna put some pictures there. I've got them on my phone, just haven't put them on there yet, of the girls eating the meatloaf. And then meatballs, and there I did some more watercoloring. And so here we are. I've got plenty of paper left, and I am going to have this recipe book. It'll be a keepsake, but I'll be able to use it all the time as I'm meal planning. And so that is going to be so useful for us. So that is what my traveler's notebook is looking like right now. I'm finished with November almost, and we are ready to put December in here and get everything converted over to Christmas, but I wanted to finish out Thanksgiving first. So this is it, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this flip through this morning, and I will see you guys on my next In the Car video. Bye guys.